Okay, can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Hello, hello, yes, yes, all right, cool. Joe Bravo, my brother Joe Bravo, jumps on board today. All right, we're talking about this angle right here. I go, look at this angle, look at this thing. Beautiful. Look at that. I love it. Yeah. This guy here, this El Capitan needs a little bit of weight. They're rocking too much. Yes, sir. Rails of El Paso. Yes, we are. It's going to be hot today out here, but I'm doing good. I am doing all right. Look at this one here. We got the little Tycho scene. I threw a couple extra buildings today on it. There's a lot more buildings. There's buildings to uh, put together because I got a bunch of kits. But here we are again. Look at this deal here. Oh, we don't have this little general from the Virginia and Truckee. Let's get that guy going here. Oh, hang on a second. Let's move this around over here. See if he'll. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Sorry. It's hard to couple it while it's in a turn here. Is that it? Nope. Sorry, guys. Ah. Now that I. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on, guys. Look at this mess. Look at this mess I made. Let's bring her back. Bring her back. Bring her back. Oh, I forgot about dealing with. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's get this thing coupled. Oh, gotta wait. Sorry. Gotta wait. Ay, ay, ay. Look at this. Look at this. We got derailments all over the place today. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can get this on the track and on the coupler. Let's try this again. All right. Let's see. There we go. Oh, man. It's going to be one of those days. Nobody wants to cooperate today. Nobody wants to cooperate. You know what's happening with that coupler? The little tension piece of plastic that it has underneath don't want to work. Needs to be replaced or bent back. Yeah. Oh, son of a gun. Okay, hang on. Not what I really wanted to deal with today. Not what I wanted to deal with today. All right, let me put this camera over here. Sorry, guys. Let me see. Let me go back further, like right there, so we can get all of that. There. I think. How's that angle for right now? Okay. So, you can see right here, these aren't the greatest couplers in the world to be working with. This one seems to be okay. I might be able to get that one on. Well, let's try something here. Ah. Okay, that one hooked up. I don't know why this guy's playing funny games with me. Let's try this. Let's hook up that one there. See if he wants to play. I just need some bench time with this stuff, you know, and I just haven't been able to do any bench time. I'm just trying to run things. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Henry Nelson's back. Thank you, Henry. Man. Okay, let's see here. We got this going. Let's do our advance. Let's run it at 720. And okay. All right. You know, the funny thing is, Taiko scene, I never have a problem. You know, this one I got to work on more. And you can see we got some separation here between these guys and these guys. And you gotta, there you go. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah. One of these days I'm gonna say, nope, not gonna do any videos, just gonna actually work on this track so we can get it to where it runs properly. Okay. Seems to be running okay now. Okay, let's bring this over here. I don't know. Let's run it. There's one down in there somewhere. There it is. Okay. A little bit of track cleaning. Lost the other one. Hmm. No, too much. Okay, let's see. Where's our conversations at? Where are we at with conversations? Okay, all right. Oh, you're going to a train show, huh? In Atwater? Let's see, hang on. There he goes. Okay. Well, I just got a ES Marsh Tyco Red Box from the Santa Fe Disneyland Railroad. That's coming. That was one of the ones I was kind of looking for. And I was looking for another Rio Grande, and I happened to get one of those too. I was able to get that. Man, I really can't think of nothing uh, that I would like offhand. I could trust me. I got plenty here to work with. But I appreciate that though. Um, you can always use another elusive GM and O. Um, but this little guy is just he tired. We're gonna give him a rest. You remember what I said about these guys? They're all metal. Man, this guy's warming up. He wasn't like the green one that I had what I was running the other day, where it was too hot to the touch. This little guy, he's starting to warm up, so maybe I just give him a break. Let me give him a break. And apparently, these guys are finally um, they're staying on the tracks, which is good. I like that. Yeah, yeah. Let's see here. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys something here. So, if you ever come across one of these at a garage sale and they just say, "Hey, give me $10 for it," snag it up in a heartbeat because this is one that kind of everybody likes to find. I have two of these, and then here's another one that you can find them. They're around. This one's in pretty good shape here. This one here is in good shape. It just has a little chip here on the front part, but no big deal. I just got a second one of these at a pretty decent price. So you can get these for a decent price. The Rio Grande in a GP20. All right. But the one that seems to take the cake is this GM and O. And I got to tell you, I've seen people spend up to $300+ for this one. And they're buying the shell because this is the same as a $15 GP20. You're paying for this shell. You're paying for this paint scheme. Ah, I don't know what's drawn. Well, I guess the rarity of it. But then there's that clear one. They call it the demonstrator or something like that, or a store. Yeah, like a store demonstrator. It was clear and it only had like Tyco right here. I don't know if it had any numbers. I don't know if it had the 5628 number boards on the cab. But this is one of the rare ones you uh, that you come across. Not too many of these. So I saw one a couple months ago, and maybe two more a couple months prior to that, and then before that I hadn't seen anything in over a year. So they kind of come out when someone sells one for a, a ridiculous price, and then everybody wants to sell it for that same ridiculous price. So if you can come across one of these at a yard sale, garage sale, estate sale, whew, snag that sucker in a heartbeat. And no matter what condition it's in, this one is in very good shape. The paint job is really nice. Um, I think I have the original box, but it's all beat up. But anyways, yeah. When you get a chance and you see any of these, for sure, snag them, take them. All right. What else would I like to do today? Let's see here. Let me. Yes, the Western Pacific, definitely one of my favorites. And the Rio Grande, uh, if you bought that Rio Grande for $5, you see what I'm saying? At a train show, I mean that's phenomenal, you know. Um, yeah, it's just a matter of luck of the draw. And then some of these box cars too. It's like um, that Bubble Yum, that Bubble Yum box car is like it's a big hit. The I don't know why, but the Maxwell House coffee box car, the billboard car, that is like they want like $100 for that damn thing. Um, and then there's the Budweiser. I have a Budweiser one, but I didn't pay the ridiculous price they want for them now. I guess I got it before everything went kind of popular and stuff. Um, and I'm running a Kato. I think this is a GP 38, I think. And I love those Katos because they run quiet. You can run it all day long. You could have it at, you know, just slow speed and then you run that thing for hours. The newer Mantuas you can also run for a long time. But the old Tyco, because they have those pancake motors and those little springs, you know, they warm up and they start compressing and they do all kinds of weird things on that flat pancake motor. They get tired, so you have to take them off. You know, you can run them for a little bit, but then yank them out because they're going to overheat. Yeah. But these here, they have a can motor and they have flywheel and they're 8 wheel driven. So you hook up three of those together and you can really have a nice consist, a real long consist. But I don't have room for that right now. I am going to make that 15-foot long running board, and it's going to run to the end and come back, and it'll be dual track, and I'll be able to run some longer contests. But for right now, let's just run these on here. Why not? Right? I took them out already. Why not run? Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Okay, move this forward. Whoo-wee. Hmm. Hmm. These GP20s have not been running a long time, so they need to be cleaned. They need to be lubricated and cleaned. They have not been. They haven't been any. They haven't done anything like that with them. That GM and O, that thing's struggling, but this Western Pacific's doing okay. But that GM and O, forget about it. I don't know. Yeah, Henry, I what I did was I actually soldered my track joint clips. I did do that. Hmm. Well, let's put that Triangle Pacific boxcar. I got this on a. I want to say I got that on an estate sale. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't really care to run my trains that fast because realistically, they're not doing they're not doing that in real life. They're cruising when they got a big load and they got a long ways to go, but normally they're not going that fast. Scale wise, that is, right? Let's see. Let's see. There you go. That's more like it. Better, better, much better. Mo better. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let it run for a little bit. Yeah, that Western Pacific is running much nicer. It's a lot quieter. Okay. All right. Whoo wee. Yes, when you run them slower, they look much more scale, Joe. You're right. You are absolutely right. Yeah. Let's see. Put this one here like this. Put this one here like this. Put these on the track. We're gonna put these on the track. Kind of make it look like they got a purpose. Their purpose is to be on the track. There you go. That's it. That's nice. Oh, man, it is hot. Excuse me while I get some water. Man, oh man, oh man. It is hot. I mean, there's a little breeze, but it's just too hot. Okay, I'm gonna take it off this camera. Let's see here. Hey, Mark. I am running. Let me show you guys. So when I was putting this back together, I had to use some flex track, and I didn't really want to do that, but an 18-degree curve didn't really fit, and a 15-degree curve was kind of too small, so I had to use flex. And I also, because I wanted to kind of do this on a budget, this over here is nickel silver Atlas, but this is Atlas brass, the switches. And so this is the only area that has brass in it. Hang on, guys. Yeah, like this area here has brass. This is a piece of nickel silver just to connect the two. Here's some brass here, and this is brass right here, and the rest is nickel silver. So I tried to uh, to use because they were good. The switches were good. So I'm not a big fan of brass, but I mean, like check this Western Pacific right now. It's running over the brass fine, and I haven't cleaned this locomotive in quite some time. But as you can see, it's got no issues. It's not slowing down. I mean, there's a slope. Of course, it's going to slow down because of the slope. Because I mean, right now it's climbing. It's going up a little grade, and it's still going up a grade to right about there, and now it's going down. But it's consistent. I can hear that the motor is not very loud. It's actually nice. So I think it likes where it's at. Because here I would have issues like with this GM&O. I was having issues with the whole thing here, and I'm thinking it needs these brushes. I've never cleaned them. I've never lubricated it. So basically, I just took it out of the shelf and I just put it on there. Now, when I run this Rio Grande, I don't know what it's going to do either. I just have to, you know, do some bench time and get these all of these locomotives oiled. But I got quite a bit of them, and I'm like, I know some of these don't work, and you know, I got tons of stuff. You know, these are Tyco steamers. These are all the Tyco steamers. These are the Tyco switchers. These are a little mix of everything here. These are Mantua's newer generation. These are Mantua's and Tyco's GP 20s that I've got going on. Here's a switcher from something else, probably AHM. You know, I've got some SD 24s here. I've got some of the GG ones. Here's another, Western Pacific there. And I have a Southern Pacific, and it looks like this is a powered one. So I've got like three powered ones and three dummies. I mean, and I'm going to keep those Southern Pacifics. So I just love those. I mean, um, those are our regional uh, trains that we have, And then of course here's some more GP20s here, Durango, and of course my Chattanooga. And then these are Cottos. These are Cottos right here. And there's some, I want to say some of these are AHMs, and I mean you could just see that here's the 430s, the Alco 430s, and then of course the F7s are all right here. I mean, and this is another brand. I think this is Athearn here, and I got some B units here, and whatever I stuck, and of course these are the cabooses, and I've got some rolling stock all the way down and whatnot. But man, I just have not had the time to do the bench time, and that's why I like these Cottos, because basically you just pull them out and then run them, and look, I can't even hear this guy. This guy's like, I'm right up on it. I can't hear it. I could hear the wheels from these box cars, because they need to be cleaned up also. But overall, I mean, it's these are the Mantuas here. You can hear a little bit of the Mantua, and that's okay, but they're consistent, and that's all right. I'm okay with that. So, um, like this. Listen to that. Listen to that Western Pacific. Super quiet. I love it, and I haven't done anything to it. But imagine, when I clean it up and make sure everything's lubed properly, but as you can hear it, like you can't even hear it. I mean, barely. I hear more of the wheels clattering, clicking, and on the track than I do the actual engine itself, which I'm pretty happy about that. But as you can see here, I mean, look at it. Look at this shot. Look at this. Look at this view. Wow. Love it. You know, it's nice. It's a nice view. So, yeah. So to answer the question, which was, do I run silver or brass? I run on this layout. I do run both. I run that brass for the switches, and then the rest is Atlas nickel steel or nickel silver flex track. Now, right here we have the Tyco scene, and I have nickel silver running, except for this part right here. This is the old Tyco steel. This is part of this crossing, single crossing. And honestly, I have not had an issue. I mean, check this out. Check it out. Check this out. Here it comes. And look how smooth he just looks over this thing. Doesn't even bat an eye. Doesn't even bat an eye. You know, it's on the money. Definitely on the money. So, yeah, wait till I build the rest of these buildings. There's a bunch of buildings that go in here, and I have a little map, and there's like a auto shop and a theater, and you got I got cars, and I haven't put any of that stuff in there yet. But this Tyco scene, this one's the small one. This is the small Tyco scene. The big Tyco scene I have up here. That's the expanded one. You can't see the map, but it's up there. I got that thing up there, and and I love it. But to show you guys, I could run 3 layouts, and of course, like I said, it's all about how much time you got to put in on my N scale stuff. I got to start. I got to start city landscaping this. This thing. I got to put the walls up, fencing up, uh, some billboards, um, and get this thing to where it's like, oh, that's kind of nice. I got to finish this turntable area for this roundhouse. I'm gonna have some more track coming out to go in there. I've got a couple of more of these buildings. That's going to be nice. But it's all about how much time do I have to spend on this thing. So, but man, gives you an idea of what we got going on. Yes, sir. One of my favorite shots, let me show you guys right here, is when, right here, is one of my favorite shots. That one goes inside. I'll probably do it again. Hang on a second. Santa Fe coming through Kodachrome. Yeah, looks pretty good. So, oh, here it comes. Look at that. Oh, here it comes. Beautiful. Right on the bridge, right on the money. Dang. Right over it. Nice. Um, well, I'm 58 years old, and I want to say that my first Tyco train And I'll show it to you right now. This was my very first one right here. This Chattanooga was my very first one. Really got me hooked as a kid. Fascinated by trains at that point. And I must have been either 10 or 11 years old. So I got about, I'm gonna say I have about 48 years where I've I've done train. I haven't done trains the whole my entire life, but that is where my interest came when I was a kid at 10, and I ran with it. Uh, my friend's brother, uh, very good friend, family, family friend, like my brother. His brother did model railroading when he was young, and we went to a Pathfinder kind of what would you call it, a exhibition type thing where all the clubs get together. It's a church club, and it's boys and girls, and everybody does like a project, and then they kind of show their presentations of whatever crafts, arts and crafts, or whatever. But his brother had done some railroad, N scale railroad displays um, for their church exhibition, and I was just floored, man. I was just so like Mark Lover is his name, and my childhood best friend and my brother right now is David Lover, and he he really kind of inspired me to definitely get into trains, and he did in a much later age when I got back into it. Um, he uh, he got me going again with some stuff in Tycho stuff, and so um, that's where I have kind of built up from there, and this past, I want to say past 3 years, I've really gotten back into it, and it's pretty awesome. I love it. It's good times. Yeah. G scale, I would love to do G scale, but I don't have that kind of room here for a G scale. I need a yard. I don't have a yard to do that. When I do O scale, it's up in my kitchen island, which is pretty big, and I got a couple videos of that going on. But yeah, it's kind of cool to run O scale because you can see here's my O scale stuff, and I got a lot of goodies. Got a lot of cool O scale trains, and I got nice box cars. I'm ready to go with O scale too, but of course, kind of limited on how much room I've got to do because I got to put my two cars in here. We park our cars in here, and so we're definitely someday I'll be able to do some permanent. Outdoor garden would be awesome, no doubt about it. So yeah, beautiful. I love it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop the live stream. I am gonna shoot some videos for my weekend shorts. Thank you, guys. Let me put this on camera. Let me put this back on the tripod. All right. Let's see. There we go. Guys, I am only like 37 subscribers away from 1,000, and it was not possible without your support and, doing the likes and spreading the word. That's the only way how we got to this point right now. I was talking to a friend of the family who's a pretty good blogger, and he's got a following of people, and he's like, yeah, you did pretty good for getting up to 1,000 for since November. Especially when my content is G. It's for the family. You know, we ain't showing you know booty and trains or anything like that. Otherwise, I'd probably get like 1 million. But that's not what it's all about. It's about the hobby. So I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel, uh, viewing it live when we're able to view it live. I know sometimes, with the time differences from East Coast, West Coast, or during the day, and I know friends are working, and it's Friday today. They're not home yet, but um, we definitely have done a good job as uh, getting to this point where, like I said, almost at 1,000. I mean, we're getting ready to monetize here pretty soon. I do need another 1,500 viewing hours to make it happen for sure, because they want two requirements. One is you got to have 1,000, and number two, you have to have um, you have to have 3,000 viewing hours before they say, okay, we're gonna start monetizing your views and your likes and whatever it is they got going on there. So, but that's okay. I mean, getting to 1,000 is a big hurdle, and we're almost there. And I'm gonna continue to see what else I could come up with. Keep you guys entertained, interested. If you have requests, send those requests to the YouTube channel. I do read those emails, so let me know what you want, and we'll try to put it on live for you, and or we'll try to make a video, and we'll go from there. But anyways, have a safe weekend. It is hot. Hydrate, drive safe, and just be cool, because people get irritated when it gets hot. Trust me, there's a lot of dummies out there right now doing that. A lot of impatient people. So just be the better person, right? Um, okay. Well, that's all I got for right now. And like I said, I'll be doing some shorts. Look for them, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye for now.